Hello everyone, this is Dr. Alford. I'm here bringing you another tutorial. This one we're going to do a little different. It's about writing and how to set up Microsoft Word to capture passive voice. When you're writing a doctoral dissertation or a thesis, one of the key things that you have to learn are all the idiosyncrasies of APA formatting, one of which is passive voice. You are not to use passive voice in the majority of your paper. Instead, you should be using active voice. If you refer to page 77 in the latest version of the Publication Manual of American Psychological Association, or the APA Manual, 6th edition, you'll find more information in regards to formatting the passive voice or recognizing it. So in this quick tutorial, I'm actually going to show you how and where to find the setup to do passive voice or to help recognize it. So the first thing we want to do is once you open Microsoft Word, I'm actually in Microsoft Word 365. A lot of universities offer this as a free package when you have their if they have Office 365, it's a part of their package. So if you haven't downloaded it, this is the latest and greatest version. If not, they're pretty similar as far as where to find and document the information. Or to locate the information on Microsoft Word. So first thing we're going to do is go up in the left-hand side, and this is kind of focusing in and out. Hold on a second. If you look up here and click on the word File in the top left corner, you're going to scroll down to the very bottom where it says Options. Click on Options. It'll bring up another dialog box. If you'll scroll down to the third setting, which is called Proofing, click on that and then go down to the third section, which the first one's Autocorrect Options when correcting spelling in Microsoft Office programs. And the third option is when correcting spelling and grammar in Word. In that area, you're going to click on the word Setting, and it's going to bring up this whole dialog box. In the dialog box, if you'll scroll down, you'll actually find the second section, which is Clarity and Conciseness. There's actually several things you can click on, especially if you're writing a dissertation or a real formal paper. This is the one thing you want to check, is the passive voice and passive voice with unknown actor. Make sure these boxes are checked. Once you've checked them, click OK, and then OK again in this other dialog box. And I recommend going ahead and shutting down Microsoft Word and your computer and rebooting. A lot of times that helps it just to stabilize and make sure that the new settings are in place in your document. So when you're typing, how do you recognize and see that the passive voice will be recognized in Microsoft Word? I've already created a document. I'm going to go to that really quick. Once Microsoft has been set up to identify passive voice, it'll be easy to recognize what is and what is not passive voice. Active voice, let's look at this in two different lights. Active voice, the researcher conducted the survey in a controlled setting. Now conducted, it's past tense, but not passive voice. If you look at passive voice, in the next sentence, the survey was conducted in a controlled setting. Was conducted is now passive voice. And you'll also note that here on this screen, you'll see a little underline. Hopefully you can read that. Let me enlarge this a little bit more so you make sure you can see it. See the little dots underneath? That's identifying that's passive voice. So if I hover my mouse over it and click the right side of my mouse at the top, it'll tell you consider using active voice. So now I know that this is a passive voice and I need to correct it. Words like has been identified, was conducted, the word was and been are usually associated with passive voice. Hopefully this has been super helpful to you. Leave comments and questions below. I'm happy to answer them for you. I'm also going to leave a link for you to for the publication manual for the American Psychological Association 6th edition, in case you want to order the hard copy of the book. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer it. I hope to bring you more tutorials on writing expertise, especially with a dissertation or thesis. If you have suggestions, please leave them below in the comments. I am happy to see if there's something you'd like to see how it's done. I'm happy to demonstrate that for you. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.